Hi guys, this is Adam again with Adrenaline Cycles, coming at you with a quick walk around again on a 2021 model. This is our first XRS RR model that we've gotten into stock. This model is triple black and it's already sold, but the customer hasn't picked it up yet, so we'll give you guys a quick walk around. With the 2021s, the main thing that we want to go over are some of the highlights and updates, but we will start at the front and work our way to the back. This is a triple black model, so obviously it's going to come with some 30-inch bighorns on some black beadlock wheels with the flush 1-inch offset, which gives it the 72-inch width. This model does not come with a winch, so you just get the standard bulkhead, the nice X emblem in the grille as well. You got the triple bypass shocks, which everybody likes and works really, really well. And again, being the triple black, I mean, everything's blacked out on this, guys. Moving over to the cab, not a lot changed in here from last year's model. We do have the flatter dash here. It lost a lot of the contours around the sides, so we don't know what the plan is from BRP with that, but we did see that across the board with the big dash on all the units. We've talked about that in other videos. Do have a bigger stator in this for this year to help run the accessories like your stereo roofs, winches, light bars, all that stuff. So it's got an 850 watt stator, which is a lot bigger than it was in the past. And if I'm wrong on that, Josh will correct me, but I'm pretty sure it's 850 watt stator. It's definitely bigger than before on the RR model, so it'll definitely help run all the accessories that everybody tends to put on these. Also, if Josh wants to come around here, I'll show you another update that they've done. This is on the headlight switch, and I don't know why they changed this. I thought the other one worked just fine, but if you guys know in the comments, post it. On the new one, you got in the center is obviously low beam, and then you flick it up to the top, it's high beam. But when you go to turn it off before, you'd go all the way to the bottom and it would stick closed. Well, it don't do that now. It's like a momentary switch. It comes back to the center position, which would be low beam. To turn it off, you have to hold it down for 2 seconds. And after 2 seconds, the headlights will go off. And again, to turn them on, it'll just be bump it, it'll come on, and then your low beam, and then your high beam, and then you're back to low beam. So you can't turn it off unless you hold the switch down for 2 seconds. Only thing I could assume was drivers was having issues from going from high beam to low beam and just flicking the lights off, and that's why they done it. But I don't think they put it on the 120s and the other DS and RS models. It's only on the RRs as far as I know, guys. So again, I don't know. If you're worried about safety, BRP, why you put it on one model and not across the board, I don't know. But looking back here on the inside again, this year model comes like before, the retractable harnesses installed right from the factory. Really great option, work really well. We'll come on around the back and show you guys some other things. Again, the back has the wider rim and tire on it versus the front. In years past, they had the same style. Last year was this setup as well. This year, 2021, same setup. Wide tire in the back, skinny in the front. Comes with the toe plate on the back, factory. This one, where it's not an XRC or XMR, has the standard rods in the back. If you get a different model, it'll have the more high clearance rods on it right out of the gate. We'll show you the clutch cover and ducting over here. Something we get a lot of orders for is the bolts have changed from years past. I think it started last year. You'll notice, I think it's an 8mm, maybe 10, and then it's got the Torx bit in the center. Before it was just a Torx bit and they would get stripped out. So that's a pretty good feature to have. If you got an older model, these would go right in and work just fine. And they did again put the quiet down kit on here, which again, we don't see much gain in that. So we just run the air kits on everything, and they work really well, and we'll have a link for that down below. If you got a lot of rattle noise around 5,000 RPM, the air kit that we sell works really well on this complete kit, looks factory. And that's about it, guys. Again, I want to reiterate, this model sold. Every RR we have coming in, the next 17 are sold, guys. These customers are getting deposits in. If you think you're going to walk into a dealership and buy one that it's sitting on the floor, two things are going to happen. You're going to be disappointed, or you're going to way overpay. So, don't never overpay. Don't overpay. And the second thing is, you know, don't set yourself up for disappointment. If you're looking for an RR model, you know, contact us. We can get you on the list. We probably got more ordered than anybody because we got the most allocation. So we call our sales guys, get your name on the list. That way, hopefully by November, BRP will have us all ours that were ordered and requested, and you guys can get a model before the end of the year so you guys can be riding and enjoying it. And don't let the cold months scare you neither, guys. We'll put full enclosures on these things and you can ride them year round. So, you know, they'll be comfortable, ready to go, and we have all these parts in stock. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And always like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and then leave comments down below because I read them, Josh read them, and, you know, we'll try to, you know, do what we can to answer them and do videos if you have any requests there. Pro tip, guys, with a lot of excitement when you're buying a new unit, you're at the dealership, you're ramped up, you just bought a, you know, your dream machine, everything that you wanted. You're going to go home, you're going to rip it around, you know, first ride in. When you go back home and wash it, let's do a bolt check. It's simple. It says it in the owner's manual, so read that. But some things we like to check when we get home, obviously, is we'll get a lot of people calling back about your sway bar. Front end's popping, making a popping noise, sound like a little gun going off. Okay, well, go ahead and, I think it's a 15 and an 18 millimeter, 15 socket, 18 millimeter wrench, and you can tighten that up, do it at home. You don't have to bring it back to the dealer. 99% of the time, that's what your popping noise is. Tire pressure. Guys, we set them at about 20 pounds because the book says to. You know, I don't know your riding situation. Nobody here does. So we set them at about 20 pounds. You know, personally on my rig, I run 10 to 12 on a bead lock, and less than that depending on the tire. But these, probably about 12 pound will do really well to keep from getting a pinch flat. But that's something you can check at home. Also, check your bead lock bolts and your lug nuts. Again, these are simple stuff, guys. We torque all this stuff from here. But again, you get a good ride on it. You know, the aluminum compresses, a little bit of the powder gets wore off, creates a little slack. It's not torqued specifically like it was when it left here because you've got a ride on it. You know, check that. And one good thing to check on the back that we'll go over, and this is about at the 300 mile mark. You know, I see people out there saying, oh, buy this toe link kit because you waller out your hub hole. Well, why does the hub hole waller out? Because nobody bolt checked the bolt. Down in here, it'd probably be hard for Josh to see, but it's on the center rod in the hub. Bolt check that, guys. That one will loosen up. I don't care what you do or who you are. I check mine about every 300 miles. Bolt check that bolt. You don't have to buy some big high dollar kit and have to do a bunch more work. These few things here won't take you 5-10 minutes in your garage, and it's just part of after I wash my buggy. This is what I do. And as always, guys, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you guys stay up to date with what we got going on here.